suggestion that we uh,
Oh,
stay in lockstep with them and form a kind of shield wall.
also, one more thing. My character says, "Don't touch the branches."
Um,
What's in
Very
You
the
get
branches?
close.
yeah. So as soon as you say that, the armored figure turns and gives a very enthusiastic nod.
okay, good. And is one of these tokens me?
Yes, you are the Vikings at home, the Minnesota Vikings at home.
Okay, I actually don't have control of that token.
Oh, maybe
Uh,
it's because I didn't actually give you control because I just gave you vision, but I didn't give you control.
yeah, it's like
Oh,
that's the only one that. Okay, now I do. Great.
cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna jog up next to our friend here. I'm going to uh, wave for Robert to join me. I'm going to call back to the dwarves that they should uh, stay behind the big folk for now as we form a battle line and hopefully can crush these skeletons one by one.
I find a good place to tie Lucky up as well
Is this
behind the
part
structure.
in the middle a chasm, or is that just like a shadow from the tree?
Oh, that is water. You guys are still near the shore. That's just a
Oh,
floodplain.
oh,
Oh,
I get it. Yep.
and I was too caught up in talking about the armored figure that for Robert Shieldheart and Brock Halfgiant, upon just looking at this tree, it just really unsettles you. The roots are gnarled and kind of warp into these weird skull shapes, and you swear that the skulls are like flinching and their mouths are biting. And yeah, I kind of occasionally you hear like this weird cry from like one of the skulls. But the whole thing just unsettled. Oh yeah, and Goldie, your horse Lucky is. However, the armored figure's horse does not seem bothered.
Hmm.
Oh,
But Lucky is like pulling away from you, Goldie, and trying to run the
Yeah,
opposite direction.
I find a rock formation back here to tie Lucky up on.
and then Brock, you wanted us all in a line. So did you want me like here or more behind you, like here?
What are you armed with? What's your fighting style?
At this point, just a club.
Okay.
And
Uh,
and I'm a dwarf. My fighting style is to bonk things.
yeah, fair enough. Uh, and our armored knight are they armed with mace and shield?
Yep.
Okay, so here's my strategy. I think that it should be like kind of a line that we've got here, Robert Brock, the silent one, uh, shields up, and we'll have the dwarves kind of like be just behind us, in these two hexes here. And what that'll do is that we'll have this solid core of high AC guys, and then the dwarves can kind of zip out around and like to the flanks if we need them. But it means that like uh, our toughest guys are up forward and will be taking the brunt of the violence. And I think that's the way to do it, because these are skeletons. They're probably not going to have all that advanced tactics.
No, that. So for what it's worth, when we faced off against them last time, they were they didn't they didn't have a lot of anything really. Like you hit them once or twice, and they seem to just crumble.
Yeah, especially
They're
with blunt
persistent.
weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, although they
All
move
right.
fast.
Okay. So I think what we should like probably. My idea is that we kind of come down to about there, and then like start moving west. And uh, so those of you who have faced these things before, do they just kind of like stand around until they're physically bothered, or will they go after you once they've seen you?
The last time we encountered them, we used a sling to shoot one of them in the head, and then they noticed us and
Okay.
started charging.
Do we have a sling with us now?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
But you can throw rocks at long range.
Yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
probably just throw rocks then. And this water, this causeway here, how deep is it?
Knee deep.
Knee deep. Okay, so what we should probably do then is kind of like set up right here on the shore, and then provoke them so that they'll like and they
Yeah.
might like go straight at us, have to slog through the water, and the uh, and that'll give us the biggest advantage, I think, given our current like party setup. Because I have a bow, but I don't imagine that like piercing weapons are going to be very effective against them either.
No.
All right. So anyway, that's my strategy. If it sounds good, let's go for it.
Let's do
Good
it.
for me.
'Kay.
I have one question before getting to combat. For my character sheet for AC, do I put the lower number or do I put the higher number for like the calculations? Because right now I have 5 and then +1, but then it says my
You-
AC is 6.
Use the number in the brackets.
Use the number in the brackets.
Yeah, because the other number is for like Thaco, but I am not using Thaco.
Perfect.
So, yeah, use the bracket.
It's a bridge too far, huh?
Yeah, no. That's the one thing I'm kind of glad traditional D&D is gotten rid of.
Well, it's we all have our things that we remember fondly and the things we don't. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna place my character, less of an indication that I'm like running off there and more of a indication of where I want to set up.
Yeah.
And then like that.
As you guys kind of slowly approach the shore, the skeletons just don't really seem bothered. A few of them are just kind of sitting, and one skeleton, we'll say this one right here, appears to kind of be like praying to the tree.
Oh. Well, hate to interrupt
That's
their
different.
Sunday picnic, but but I told a lady that we'd take care of her skelly problem, so that's what we're gonna do.
Skeletal issues.
Can we have our knight friend pop 1 hex over to the left? There we go.
Please stand here.
All right.
Actually, if that's the case, then I think I'll wedge myself in there.
Very good.
And I have a pretty good throwing arm. If you want me to start chucking rocks.
Yep. Well, you throw rocks. We've got shields up, clubs ready, and yeah, let's execute the plan.
Yep. So throwing rocks is a -1 attack bonus, and you do 1d3 damage. But it's 1d3 plus 2 because these guys are susceptible to blunt damage.
Should I just add the rock to my weapons and then?
I mean, if you
Or what's
want
best?
to
Or just do a
reference it
custom-
later, but like you can find a rock. Like there is rocks at your feet.
Sweet. You said what was it? 1D.
1d3, so 1d6 divided by 2.
Yeah.
But it's also plus 2 because of the blunt susceptibility, and it's a attack bonus of -1.
Okay. And so for the attack bonus, just a D20, then -1.
Plus your
Or-
dex bonus, because
Plus dex, which is 0.
okay, so yeah, it's a d20 -1.
So let's just do the advanced roller here. Ooh. Roll a 5 for my throw.
That
And
is a whiff, and it actually fumbles, hits the branches, knocks things around. these two right here, standing on the southern end, notice you guys. Everybody roll an ish. Or sorry,
Oh,
one of you
somebody.
rolls an ish for your team. And if you're using slow weapons, you automatically go last. But yeah, go ahead.
I think
Roll
we're all using
initiative for your
clubs,
team.
So.
Huh?
I was going to say, I think we're all using clubs. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, roll an ish. Whoever wants to.
Stickbeard, you want?
I'll take.
Oh.
Nah, I can do it.
Okay, do it.
And the
2.
Skellies go first.
Damn.
Oh.
Maybe I shouldn't do it.
I mean, it's not a bad thing for them to go first. They're just going to be moving, so.
It'll be right up on us.
So they actually do make pretty good speed. However, once they hit the water, they are slowed down, so they have to use both their actions to close the distance.
That's what we like.
Yeah. But yeah, they kind of slow down and lose their momentum. Like they start running really fast, but yeah, they just have no mass to trudge through the water. And yeah, they basically stagger within 5 feet of you and the silent one. Your guys' action, like anybody can go.
Should you just top down it?
Sure. I'm going to come around this way and take a swing at this guy with my club.
Roll.
Boom.
That is a miss.
Oof.
Yeah, swing goes wide. Doesn't really make a connection.
All right, I'm going to nod to Robert. Him next.
All right. Good old swings.
Oh, gosh.
Nice.
So no damage bonus, but that is an auto hit, and yeah, that guy is. So with your club, you just aim directly down the center, goes right into the skeleton's skull, and just leaves this big old fissure, and the cracks just keep growing and webbing the rest of his skeleton as it falls to dust into the knee-deep water.
Nice.
But all that noise, the splashing and stuff, it has caught at least this one's attention.
Just give him the good old bonk.
Okay.
So does the silent one go on our initiative, or does he go have his own?
All right, he can go if you want him to.
I'm going to nod to him.
Okay.
Him go next.
And yeah, wow, he smashes, or they smash the skeleton to pieces. Basically, mace goes right into the rib cage. The bones explode everywhere.
Bones sticking out. God damn.
All right, that's good. And I'm gonna shout out to stay in formation. We need to be patient. And I'm gonna hold my ground.
So that shouting. Why don't you give me a charisma check?
Oh, I love those. Gotta find my stats. Here we go.
Wow. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you all like a bonus +2 damage one time this combat. Just once. You guys are very empowered by Brock Half-Giant's organization. He's really like, and you guys devastated those 2 skeletons. You're feeling pretty amped. Okay, I guess roll initiative. The rest of the skeletons at this point, with all the activity, have definitely, you have caught their notice.
All right, good.
And yeah, whoever
Goldie,
wants.
you want to roll initiative?
Yeah. I will roll initiative.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, yep. That's not great.
Skeletons go first.
And just for clarity, which character is the dwarf head and which character is the cards?
Oh, I am the Goldie is the cards because
Okay.
I'm a kind of a gambler.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, and that is their action. Now it's your guys' action.
Okay, we should probably move the line up. So, what's the penalty for sloshing around in the water?
You move at half speed. So you
Half
move at
speed,
30
yeah.
feet, so each hex would be 10 feet for you as opposed to just 5 feet.
Okay.
Goldie, if you want to attack the guy in front of you first, if he dies, I can move up to your north side and cover that flank and try
All
to.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll start with you.
And if he
All right.
doesn't die, I just swing at him.
Yep. Here we go.
That's a hit and a kill.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Awesome.
The club is very effective. You know, you do a moderate hit, but because it's just a club and they're so flimsy and brittle, you just like smash them on their collarbone and like half their rib cage cracks before
Right.
the entire structure collapses.
Gotta take your calcium supplements, guys.
And what's the action economy of OSE? Is do you have to move then act, or can you act then move?
Up to you.
Okay. Goldie, since you just did that one action, do you want to move back behind the line so that you're not in danger?
Oh yeah, I'll kind of like back up as I follow through with that swing.
Yeah. Also relevant, can we move through friendly characters?
Yeah.
Okay. Because what I'm thinking that we should do is Brock and the Silent One should move. So I think Robert should stay put, and then Brock and the Silent One should move around so that we move the shield wall up to here.
Yeah, I
'Cause
see where you're
that'll
putting down. So like, get you up here. Silent one here.
Yeah, I was yeah, because I'm thinking that like we want to minimize the chances that they can flank us. So and yeah, and I'm not moving water. So what I'm thinking is that like I move here and hold up. We put the Silent One right there, and then have Stickbeard move up cozy behind us.
I think that's all right.
So yeah, I will rapidly redeploy. I will look at the Silent One and like call out to them to follow me.
Get the silent one right here.
Okay.
Which one?
I think I like up front a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I'll scooch in there then.
Yeah, that's good.
And then let's just hold the line.
And then we just hold the line. It's like if we break formation and then go sloshing around the river, it's just more likely that they're gonna, we'll get close to the tree. The skeletons might flank somebody. It's better if we just sort of take it slow.
Okay. I would ask you guys to play or to roll initiative, but it doesn't sound like you guys will take initiative, so I'll just have the skeletons go.
It's fits into our plan, yeah.
Okay. So
They might
skeletons
actually make attacks, though. Yeah.
Yes, they can actually make attacks this round. So,
All right.
skeleton on the left will go after Robert. Or I'm sorry, your guys is left. Like you guys are facing
Oh,
west.
okay.
So the southern skeleton is going after Robert.
Right.
And Robert, what is your AC?
My AC is 15.
Okay, well that's a miss. So yeah, with its its bony fingers, its eye sockets look right at you and just tries to swipe, and you nearly dodge. He rolled a 12, so it was a good try, but you just couldn't get
Yeah,
past it.
I got that shield up.
And now the other one will go after the silent one. Oh, and actually hits the silent one for a bit of damage. So yes, the silent one takes one to the side. Some of their chainmail and gambeson is shredded, and a little bit of blood starts soaking into the gambeson.
All right. Well, I'm not going to let that stand. This guy's been a stand-up pal, so I'm gonna strike out at this northern skeleton with my club.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And that is a miss. Nothing bad happens. All ones are automatic misses.
All right, I guess I'll go next and smack the one in front of me.
A natural 20.
Guys, I swear.
God.
This is why
think
we work as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, automatic hit, no damage bonus, but definitely enough damage. It's a good swing with a very effective weapon, and it devastates them.
All right.
The skeletons.
I'm
So-
gonna do that thing that we actually talked about, where we swing out to flanks and aim for that guy, or for the now last remaining skeleton.
Heck yeah.
And that one-time bonus, is that to the attack roll or to the damage?
Whatever.
All right.
Oh yeah, do it as a hit roll bonus then, because these guys are so puny.
Then we'll just add it in manually, I guess?
Sure.
Or should I put in a number here? All right, cool.
You can just
And
I guess I didn't need it.
bam! Crushed.
Yeah. Cool.
Last one goes down. The silent one, holds their side, kind of starts sitting in the shore.
yeah.
And then they pull out a crescent moon around their neck, and they start meditating. And a silver light emanates from their hands, and the bleeding stops.
Oh.
Well, I think Brock is sincerely shocked, impressed. Friend, are you a spellcaster as well as a warrior?
Silent one holds out their hands as if in prayer, and then points to the sky.
Do
And
I
then
need to
holds
make
up
a
As a
wisdom?
moon god.
And then
Yeah,
holds up
that
the
was-
chain.
A servant of the moon god. But yeah, would it take a wisdom roll to just outright say it looks like we have a cleric on our hands?
No, I think I agree with that. I think we played enough charades.
Well, I'm gonna look around for a minute. What is this terrible place?
The silent one pulls out a bottle. It looks to be some kind of silver liquid. As they approach the tree,
Mm-hmm.
the cap on the silver liquid starts smoking. And then the armored one kind of crosses the shore, and you can kind of see that the armored one or the silent one's having a bit of an issue kind of holding on to it as it starts violently shaking. The silent one looks right at you guys and then points all around you.
Huh. What do they mean?
And with their empty hand, pulls out the mace and brandishes it like a weapon.
Do we need to get ready to fight? I'm asking him that. I guess I should say. I'll ask the silent one. Are we getting ready to fight?
And nods emphatically.
Okay. Robert, form up on me. Dwarfs behind.
Should we get to the other side of the river or the water?
Yes, I think so.
So we can defend him and
Yes,
have a line this way.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So the silent one holds up, and yeah, at this point you guys can kind of smell like molten metal, and you're pretty sure it's coming from that bottle. And they're having an issue holding onto it, and you start hearing the trees like whispers get louder and angrier, and the skulls become really agitated, and the silent one just like looks at the bottle for a second, then throws it at the trunk. It splashes, and the tree lights on fire.
Ooh.
And emits a piercing, awful scream. Everybody do a save versus spell.
All right.
Save versus spell?
Yes.
Yeah. Spells, rods, and staves.
Oh, I see.
Fail.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, Stickbeard's gonna have to carry.
Everybody who failed, take a hit point of damage. Your ears bleed, but instead of dripping normal blood, it's like black ichor. It like you feel off, you feel sick. This scream is just like unearthly. And just as your heads are spinning, you guys are still able to maintain some consciousness. Only a hit point. That's the only penalty.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys definitely feel off. And while the scream's going on, I'll say, Stickbeard, you're the only one with the wherewithal. Like, you're definitely feel like uneasy about the scream, but you're able to kind of like maintain your wits about you. You look up to the north where all the water is bubbling, and
oh dang.
Oh boy.
Oh. We have company.
Oh boy.
This one here, which I will mark with a special doodad. There we go. He's got a special doodad now. The one skeleton comes out and has got like 2 cutlasses. Also stands a bit taller than the others, and has got this really cool shiny necklace around it that's got seaweed dripping off of it. And like they all just start marching from they just kind of stagger out of the ocean and start appearing on the shore. Everybody roll an ish, or someone roll an ish.
I
guess it's me next, huh?
Oh yeah, I already did initiative one time.
Yeah, let me see. Let me find it. No, it's here somewhere. There it is.
You guys go first.
Ooh,
Okay.
can reform this line somewhere.
Yeah, we got this. It's more guys. They're spread across a larger area. Okay, so I know that we just got over to this side of the river, but I think it might behoove us to set up over here. Which you can probably do if we just double move it, because we want the ones on the west side. They're gonna have to cross the river to get to us, and they've got a farther distance to go. We should probably All right, so this is kind of how I see this going. Like, where's my ruler? Okay, so these guys over here. Oh, look, there's even more. I zoomed out, and there's another cheeky guy over here. Is this guy on the
Ignore him.
map?
Ignore him.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So these guys are going to come this way to get us, and it's going to take them a while because they're more distant, and they're going to have to cross the river. We can set up over here. These guys will come to us. We can engage them around here, and then maybe keep moving and form up our shield wall somewhere over here. That's kind of my strategy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that. My only concern if they try to put out the tree, but like, is the tree like ablaze, or is it just like?
Oh, it's on fire.
Oh, yeah. Let's do your plan then. Never mind. I'm not worried about them
Okay.
putting it out.
I mean, and if they start putting it out, that means they're not trying to kill us, which is also kind of a win. So, all right. So if I'm gonna, so that's 10, 20, 30, and then but kind of set up. Like, so think I should set up around there, because these guys are kind of zippy. So we want to set up far enough away that they have to double move to get to us. And we don't know for sure what their movement is, but I'm betting it's not 50.
Yeah, was it 40 was standard for like us?
For a
Yeah, 40
lightly
is standard.
unencumbered, yes.
For lightly
Yeah.
encumbered.
So yeah, if we set up right here. Also, I'm glancing at the silent one. Are they in any condition to fight?
Yeah, no. As soon as through the bottle, like still had the mace in the one hand, then just got their shield ready.
All right. Well, I'll nod to them as I run off. Come on, friend. More battle to be joined. And yeah, dwarfs behind, preparing to flank. I tell you what. Why don't we, like our shield line? Why don't we scoot to the right 1 hex?
All right. I'll just go like that.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then-
And then we can have the silent one scoot one over. Okay. I like that a little bit better, because that means that we've got a free beach hex that a dwarf can scoot around. They don't have to go sloshing in the water.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right. So I think we're set up. We're ready. We're ready to take the charge.
Well, yes,
You-
they are
You
indeed fast.
monster.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, I think Goldie is going to have to maybe Goldie and Robert are going to have to range up and save our horse. and we can shift the shield wall to facing the boss skeleton. Who I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this little icon that they got on their head, and it just looks like a bow to me. So it's like a cute little girl skeleton.
Yeah, exactly. No, this one's got a bow. Yeah.
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 Well,
And
they're
two scary
botching it. Good for
swords.
them.
Question is, how far away am I from? Oh, dang.
Okay, and 2 skeletons attack. And they both miss.
Yes.
Let's go.
I will give the horse an attack.
Yeah, you will.
The horse misses.
Oh no.
All right, roll an ish.
Okay, Robert, that's you.
Sounds good. There we go. Oh, I accidentally double clicked it. Sweet.
We'll take the
6 was
first
the
one.
first one.
Yeah. Ah, oddly enough, you go first.
Nice. So
Okay.
I don't have enough movement to move and hit. Do you think I can bonk this guy in front of us and then move to them?
Another thing I thought you might do is oh yeah, that might be a good thing for you to do. Goldie might move up as far as they can and then throw a rock. And yeah, if Robert wants to just sort of like double, or yeah, I guess you could scoot up, strike. Can you break up your movement, Game Master?
I technically no, but I'll allow it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if Robert wants to do a quick drive-by and try and smash that skeleton, that would free up me and the Silent One to kind of reform the shield line while you're gone.
Drive by is happening. Where's my weapon? There we go. Am I typing in something wrong? Like I'm literally just pressing the dice roll button.
No, you're good, dude.
I'm good. Okay.
Wow, like, dang. Okay.
All of my attacks have been.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that guy is smashed. The club, dead center. Makes for a skeleton firework.
Woo. I'm really good at bonking skeletons. And there's my movement. Going to save
Alright.
the horse.
Goldie, do you want to go next? Kind of scoot up with Rob and do something.
Oh, I think Goldie might be away from their computer.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just kind of.
Oh gosh, sorry, I was on mute. I'm a ding dong. Can I move? How far can you move and attack at the same time? Is it 20
You're
feet? Something
you're
like that?
below 400 coin, right?
Yes.
Then you can move 40 feet and still do something.
Oh gosh. Well,
So
then
you
I
go
just
all the
like
way up.
scoot up there and take a swing at this guy with my club.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
dude.
doing. Stay away from my lucky.
And that smashes it.
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
Hmm.
I got a new plan.
What's the plan?
The new plan is we fall back. The remainder of us here, Silent One, Stickbeard, and Brock, we all should move up this way.
Okay.
Because and that's our new shield wall is right here
Ah,
because they gotta trudge across the river and uh so and this area right here, this thing, is this like a rise in elevation of some sort?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
It's over your
All right.
head.
Okay, so
It,
they can't move past this.
No.
This is like a big rock. Okay, so that's the natural feature I was hoping for. So we can set up the shield wall right here. They'll either have to go around, which we'll see them coming, or they'll have to come up this way, and they'll get in each other's way. Uh, so yeah, I think so. That's what I suggest we do is that we move up, reform the shield wall around here, and
so I'm thinking move there.
yeah, that's a good one.
All right.
So yeah, and
And go ahead.
I'll just look to the silent one, nod emphatically, and then move back with a wave indicating they should follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Skeleton's turn. Skeleton. Oh, a horse gets an attack.
Yeah.
yes, get him, Lucky.
Lucky, lucky, lucky,
Horse
lucky.
misses. Skeleton
Aw.
attacks. Ooh, skeleton hits.
No.
Ooh, not good.
No.
So yeah, actually does a bit of a scratch on the horse's body. Not like a terribly big wound, but Lucky doesn't like it so much.
Yeah. No, well, any wounds to our horse friend is too many, so we're gonna revenge that skeleton.
Skeleton's going down.
Yeah.
In 1 second, while I make some measurements.
Oh boy.
They just really like going over there.
And nobody else attacks. There was just one skeleton attack, so new initiative.
All right. Stickbeard, I think that's you.
Da-da-da. Where the hell? There it is. Ugh.
Okay, this is a grim moment.
Hmm.
You guys go first.
Oh, really? Yeah.
All right.
Do the dwarves want to take care of the ones to the north, and I can patch up that hole in our
Yes.
wall?
That's
Yes.
ideal. Yeah.
All right. I'm going
You go.
to stand on this thing's carcass and take a swing at this thing. All right. Club away.
Swing goes
Oof.
wide.
Well, I might as well give mine a shot. So that, and aiming for that one. There we go.
And that
Ooh.
kills it.
Dang. Okay.
All right. I'll go next just to get my move and head out of the way. Aiming for top one. Not a crit.
Not a crit. But
The dice roller is working.
it'll do.
Only a success?
Only
What's
a success.
that?
I know. Bomb. Should the silent one go for the one south so you don't have two guys on you, Brock?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Because you also have the boss next to you.
Yeah.
Silent One is able to smash this one.
Very good. Very good. Well, I guess that leaves Brock squares off against this lanky scimitar wielding skeleton, makes a brief gesture of one warrior to another with the club, and then goes in for the strike. And here we go. Okay. All right, that did include that. So yeah, 11.
And that is a miss. Shot goes
Okay.
wide. And that's everybody's turn, so skeletons go. The skeleton you were attacking, Goldie, attacks you back. Instead of
Do you
you.
mind if I interrupt a
Oh.
little bit? Did the horse attack this round yet?
Oh, horsey attack. Oh, horsey attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Horsey gets a kill.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh.
I'm thinking that the
Lucky.
hoofs are a blunt weapon, yeah?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Little kick. Yeah.
So the horse, whinnies, goes up, and then comes down with its hooves right on the skeleton and just breaks it, just tramples it.
Lucky's
Let's
pissed.
go.
You hit. Yeah. Lucky's pissed.
Yeah, watch this. We're all gonna get like matching skull smash tattoos, including Lucky.
Yeah.
We'll go. So this henchman will actually go after the silent one again.
Okay.
Misses, and now the one with the two cutlasses looking right at you, Brock, with its empty eye sockets, attacks twice.
Yeah. I bring up my shield and glare at him over the top of the rim.
One of the hits gets blocked by the shield, but the other one goes beyond your shield. Oh, I'm sorry. What is your AC? I just made an
15.
assumption. 15? Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
That's about what I thought. Okay. So yeah, one gets blocked. The other one hits you for 2 damage.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a grazing wound across your side. Your armor starts changing color to red a little bit.
Sure.
New-ish.
Okay, that's Goldie. Why don't you roll?
Yeah, it is my turn again, huh? Oops.
Skeletons go first.
Okay.
Attack on Silent One. Miss. 2 attacks on Brock. Both miss.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'll have to do better
Nice.
than that. All right. Well, I'm gonna risk a quick glance behind
So I'll
me
start
and
off by smacking the guy in front of me.
yeah.
Kaboom.
Then I guess should I move the flank this guy? How much
Yeah,
do
for
you
sure.
guys move? Yeah, and you guys can both move the flankum too. Cool. I guess I can move there. And that's me.
All right. I guess I'll go next, huh?
Yeah, go for it.
We'll attack the Skeleton Man.
And that's with your club, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that kills it.
Yeah.
Smash.
Dang.
Woo! Take that, bow tie skeleton.
Yeah. Kick some dirt onto the shattered bones.
Is flashy jewelry, is
Oh
now
yeah,
amongst
yeah,
its
yeah.
bones, and 2 rusty cutlasses.
How bad a condition are they in?
They're barely sharper than your clubs.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Junk, but let's get that. I'm gonna pick up the necklace. Consider it for a moment, and then I'm going to hold it out to the silent one.
Silent One looks down on it and then looks back at you.
All right. I'll
Do you think
nod
it's safe?
and close my hand around it and put it in my inventory. We'll figure out what to do with it later.
Okay, so what you guys have is a gold necklace with platinum mounts that have various opals. The biggest one is the centerpiece, which is a tiger's eye opal.
Rad.
That is a pretty rad necklace. Lots of jewels. Nice and shiny.
Lots of jewels. Is there a process in this game for determining if something is magical or not?
Oh yeah, detect magic spell. You guys don't know. Actually, you ran into this problem last week. Actually, in this location, because you found a magic wand here that
Oh yeah.
is still amongst your possessions, but you haven't identified it yet. You'll have to find someone, or someone's gonna have to make a mage character. But I did put NPCs in this world that can help you with that.
Okay.
Sweet.
More anti-mundane bias. All right, let's see. So is that it? Is there any how's the tree doing?
A tree is reduced to ashes.
Okay,
Ooh.
great.
And at that point, the silent one walks up to kind of the shore, and then kneels in the water, prays, and then takes some of the water and splashes it over their face, with their helmet still on.
With the helmet still on? Okay.
I'll flip off the burning tree for summoning all these skeletons,
Mhm.
and then offer up my shield for a shield bump to Brock.
Oh yeah. Clank.
Good old clanks.
Well, I feel like our task here is done.
I'm sure the Lady Vargas will be visiting us at our camp soon for us to
Sure.
report it.
Is the ominous feeling of dread that we felt earlier, is that still like present or has it lessened?
It is lessened.
Okay. I think Brock is gonna like skip across the water here real quick and just take a look at the ashes, see if there's anything unusual.
Well, you do see, like, at the trunk there is a pile of bodies of skeletonized
Yeah.
corpses. However, one thing that does kind of occur to you is like, why are these skeletons like they didn't come after you? These skeletons that you're looking at that are laid in a pile. But like those skeletons, the ones you just smashed, those seemed agitated enough. But these ones, they didn't move at all.
Huh. Can I grab a stick or something nearby and like I'd like to poke through the unmoving skeletons a little bit.
Okay.
I guess you could use your club, right, to just kind of like
Yeah.
poke through.
So after a while, the tree has burned down, and the corpses have started to burn. You do notice below the roots, as they burn away, there is 2 silver coins.
Nice.
Ooh.
They're not ominously set upon the empty eye sockets of a skull, are they?
No. Perhaps Goldie or Stickbeard can explain that one, if you recall.
Oh gosh. Oh, I remember there being an ominous. There was a skull, but wasn't it holding something and we retrieved it with a sword? I don't remember exactly what it was.
You tried to pull out a purse of silver coins with a sword, and you spilled some.
Ah, that's what it was.
So Brock found what spilled on the floor.
Yes, the rest is already back at camp.
All right. Well, I'll grab the 2 silver coins then.
Yep. It's 2 silver coins. They mean something. We just dropped those from the last time.
We
well,
are
I
trying
wasn't
to
here
feed-
last time, okay?
No.
we're trying to feed people. So
All right.
Speaking of which, like, yeah. How long have we been out here?
oh yeah, we've only wasted
10
done-
minutes.
done
So
like-
you guys are at 2 hours now. 2 hours of
Okay.
daylight have passed.
Yeah. And I wouldn't, and we haven't wasted it, but there is only so much daylight in the day.
Correct. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head on back and address the silent one, and ask if they think that their vision is complete.
Shake their head.
There's more.
Nods.
I remember the priest back in not her not her town, but the other the nicer town, the one who sent us here in the first place. He mentioned that there was at least one more tree more to the south, I think it was. And it wouldn't surprise me if there were simply additional trees that must be, for lack of a better term, cleansed.
Interesting.
The
Well,
priest might also be able to tell us of what magic, if any, these items that we're now collecting are.
and where is this priest? Is this back in camp or is this in one of the towns?
What are the towns?
Yeah.
Do we actually have a
Okay,
map,
okay.
or are we just kind of
Yeah, do you
winging
guys
it?
want to go to Overworld now?
Yeah.
I guess before we go to Overworld, I want to say, hey Goldie, how's the horse doing?
Oh, Lucky's been through worse, but I'll never. Oh, you always worry about your friends. Lucky, we've been through a lot.
Okay.
No.
Oh yeah, there's that tree.
Yeah, there's the tree, and then the town where we spoke to the priest about this was here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's also where, was it like a water flowing over a rock
Yep.
banner? Yeah, that's their banner, and they are very protective of the surrounding area for hunting. They don't like that.
Okay.
Do we know what this village is right here?
That is Maurice's Reach. That is the town, Lady Vargas. That is her town.
And
Okay.
the person that we ran into who did not like us hunting in the nearby area, kind of
Sir
like over
Otis
here,
Rivercob.
Sir Odin's River Cobb. He did not like this town up here. He liked his own town. So
Okay. Well, I think we should probably head to Maurice's Reach to like uh report our success. And then after that we should um probably make our way back to camp so that we're not caught out here at night.
oh yeah.
Oh, you said M's at 5 minutes?
If you're changing elevation, yes.
Oh, I thought
So
we're
so
staying
we're
on.
already at like M elevation, so it won't add any more.
Yeah, so like another just 4 or 5 minute trip to
Yeah.
report our
Not
success.
All right. So yeah, I will inform the Silent One that we're planning on going to Maurice's Reach to report our success to Lady Vargas, and that they are welcome to come with us, or if they like.
They nod.
Okay. Then yeah, I think that's what we should do.
They get on their horse that I totally forgot about. This seasoned horse that was used to being around the undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of like was around the corner. Anyways, so yeah, they get on their horse and they follow you guys.
All right. Great.
So you guys are
All
headed
right.
towards Maurice's Reach. That's 3.
I need to step away for a quick minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. I'm just going to calculate time here. So it looks like 3 hexes, which is 45 minutes, and then 1 elevation change, which is 5. So that puts you at 2 hours and 50 minutes. And by the way, you guys have like about 10 or 12 hours of daylight. So
oh yeah.
don't feel like,
We have to stay in one area.
yeah. And I'll usually, probably around the 2.5 hour mark, we'll say something along the lines of, let's do one more point of interest and call it a day. But for now, you guys, yeah, I mean, you have spent practically 25% of your travel time, but you guys are staying close. You're not going on a countryside marathon, so. And you guys will enter. I'll just wait to get final confirmation from Matt that is where you guys are going, and then I will switch maps.
So where was it again? We're going to
Maurice's Reach, which is right. If anybody wants to plot the course.
that one. That one, right?
Yep.
So technically, there is no elevation change if we're straight shotting it from the tree. If you want to be technical.
Oh, you're right. I didn't see the M below the village. Right. So no elevation change. So yeah, that saves you 5 minutes. You're at 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah. Ooh, a whole 5 minutes.
Hey, it adds up. It adds up.
And roughly how many hours of daylight do we have?
10 to 12.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are not even halfway yet.
Great.
So Maurice's Reach.
All right. What those of you who have been here before, can you tell me anything about this town?
They just cruised by, took a look, and left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It looked like halfway decent town. Couldn't really tell why what's-his-face was so dour on it. Looks fine to me.
I don't know. The knights might be a-holes or something.
Yeah.
So as you guys approach, this has a wood spike wall that's kind of makes a C shape, which funnels with no gate. So it's an open fence, which kind of funnels you in from the north side.
Okay.
As you go in, you do notice that, there are houses and cottages like outside of the walls, sparingly. As you guys approach the wooden walls, 2 foot soldiers with gambesons, skull caps, and spears, and wooden shields, all having the chalice pouring water over a rose bush. They watch as you go by, but as soon as the silent one, because they're trailing behind you, gets anywhere close to the gates, they go, "Nope, not you. Stay out."
I will turn to one of the guards and ask what the trouble is.
We're not allowing any of those lunatics in here. Your guys follow a false religion. Get out of here.
All right, I will raise my hand to the silent one and ask if they can wait outside.
Silent one looks around for like a tree, like as if to kind of like look for a place to post their horse and sit, and nods.
Okay. Thank you. And I will turn back to one of these guards and I will say that we wish to speak to Lady Vargas. We have accomplished some tasks on her behalf.
Lady Vargas is out at her camp, patrolling the North Shore.
Can you direct us to it, please?
Yes, of course. And so you guys pull out your map, and I'm just going to switch slides real quick for you.
Right.
Whoop. And he looks at your map, and he goes, "Yeah, right there."
Okay. All right, thank you. Is there a sage or a magic user in town that we might consult with?
Oh, yeah. We got a
You want
limb
to
walker.
should we do anything while we're in town?
Yeah, I've asked about a wizard to like take a look at our gear.
I'll switch you back to your town map. But upon asking about some magic or something, you go, "Oh yeah. We got a limb walker lives south of town, Culrus. Just take that road and go south. Not like you're going towards Berry Pont. You want to take the road directly south." Though
Okay.
I warn you, Culrus might be a little bit on edge. He got robbed from recently.
Do you have a banditry problem in these lands?
Come on, anytime there's a stretch of road between towns, there's always bound to be a bandit problem. Not even the undead seem to be able to stop that from happening.
Is that what the lady patrols for?
Undead, lizard men, orcs, goblins, bugbear, ogres, trolls. There's so much danger out here, and it only gets worse at night. Oh yeah, speaking of which, stay off the roads at night.
We've been warned.
Yes, thank you for the advice. Okay, well, do we have anything in this town that we want to do while we're here?
Would you like me to give you a basic rundown of each building?
Sure.
All right. So, starting in from top left, we have 5 cottages that all seem to be people that live in the town. As I said, there were cottages outside of the city. And actually, as you approach the city, oh, yeah, two other things I forgot. There are cottages between the inside of the wall and this city center. And there's also shepherds, like herding goats, in and out of these stables. Sorry, I just totally went against my own pattern because over here is the bakery.
Okay.
This is the well, the cemetery. This looks to be a guild hall of some kind. And yeah, the stables, lots of goats. The blacksmith. Tavern down here. And the hospital.
I'm going to ask our friendly guardsman about this. You said it was a guild hall?
Yeah. Oh, that's where the farmers meet.
Ah, I see.
And sometimes, Lady Vargas uses it for meetings as well when she's in town.
Lady Vargas, she's in charge around here?
You are in Lady Vargas's domain. He uses the spear and points at the cup pouring water over a rose bush. That's Vargas.
Is she a good master? Does she keep you safe?
She is very experienced in battle, and I would say probably out of all the knights, especially those river cobs. You are not from this land, I take it. I thought maybe you might have been travelers from the south, but it seems like you have no idea what's going on in the kingdom of Vassith.
We're from the
We are.
north.
We are strangers, come to this place because of a crisis in our homeland.
I see. Well, lots of crisis. Unfortunately, there's more crisis to go around here. Though I hope this place will fare better for you than wherever you left.
I hope so too. These knights, do they have someone they serve? A king?
Yes, King Warren of Warren Evenson, His Majesty and High King of Vassith.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Hold on 2 seconds, guys. I gotta let my dog in.
Yo, who let the dogs out?
Cliff is letting the dogs in, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything really compelling keeping us here. We might just want to move on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless we're gonna get that wand identified or something. I don't know.
Well, that's what
I think
we're.
we should
Yeah.
go south, yeah, and
Yeah,
get our
south and find our
stuff.
wizard. Because it sounds
Yeah.
like if he got burgled, he might have a quest for us.
Oh yeah.
Now we're filling out the side quest chart.
Yeah. Well, it's like our main quest is kind of just find side quests. So,
The main quest
I'm
is
down.
don't starve.
Yeah. Well, I'm an adventurer and I don't starve by going out and kicking indoors. So,
Although it does sound like, they're the people who inhabit this area are not fond of the fact that we seemingly stirred up the skeletons.
Yeah, but we're also like solving the skeletons. So,
True. Yeah. At least we.
what so how many of our people do we have like on the beach in the camp right now?
Oh, like 70 or 80.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. We could potentially integrate with one of these communities if we have to. Okay. Well, I think our plan is to thank the guards and continue south, hopefully finding uh, Colris's abode. Does that sound good to everybody?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, let's do it.
Do it.
All right, so I will just move you to that place because it is 1 hex over. I'm just going to double check, look at the overworld map. Yeah, it's 1 hex south on the road. Actually, no, I'll have you guys look at the overworld map for a second so you can know exactly what I'm talking about. But, just down the road south, just as the guard said, there's an old cabin. That's pretty visible. Like, once you guys get past the wooden spike walls, yeah, it like there's not much vegetation around here, so, and it's the high ground, so yeah, you can see it pretty prominently ahead of you as you go south. And now you are in. So you approach from the north. Oh no! Oh no! Why did I do that? Okay.
Game Master,
Hold on, let me disable something. I just gotta.
have I gone blind?
I don't know why,
Are we
but
are we dead? Oh,
There.
okay.
there. I don't know why, but I decided to put objects in there, even though that doesn't matter. Okay. You guys approach from the north. You do see in front of the cottage, there is a glass orb full of mist.
Ooh.
You guys are standing about 60, maybe 80 feet from the cabin, northwards.
All right, well, I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just about to ask, what do you do?
Oh, well, I'm going to counsel that everybody keep their distance. You never know with wizards and their tricks. Yeah, then I'm going to call out to the house. We're here to talk to somebody named Colris. We are travelers in need of counsel.
One of the tiny windows by the door opens up and goes, "What do you want? To steal from me again?"
No, my lord, we're here to consult your wisdom. We understand you are a man of magic.
I am not a man, but I am of magic. Who sent you?
We spoke to a guard at Maurice's Reach. He spoke highly of you.
Ha ha, now I know you're lying. He probably called me a limb walker.
The term may have come up.
All right, step close, out into the light where I can see you.
Well, I will look around and gauge the opinion of the party.
Silent One looks at you blankly.
Yeah. How about the rest of you? You guys think, oh, we should talk to this guy?
We,
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah.
need to earn his
See
trust.
what this necklace is all about and the wand.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm always
right, well-
I'm always interested in more tricks for my games.
Yeah.
Mm.
Your hobbies, your pastimes.
my hobbies, yeah,
All right. Well, we'll step forward into the light. Let him get a look at us.
The door opens and he comes out brandishing a staff like a rifle, right? And it goes, "Okay,
Yeah.
I see you. So, thought you couldn't get enough of the taste the first time around, huh? I had to come back for more. Well, I got more magic for you, that's for sure."
Forgive me, sir, but this is the first time we've met. Did you get robbed by somebody?
Ah! Now I know you are in on it. How else would you have known that I was robbed? Unless you were the one who did it.
The guard did mention it, sir.
Oh. He kind of drops the staff, kind of scratches his head, looks around. Well, this has all been a terrible misunderstanding.
Well, I'm just glad that nobody got hurt.
Come in.
Is there some way that we can help?
Oh, well, this excitement has gotten me lightheaded, please. And he kind of waves you in and sits down at this table right here, pulls up some chairs. Please have a seat. And then he kind of regards the silent one, and he's like, oh, okay. The silent one just stands at the door, doesn't enters, but just stands at the entryway, by the entryway.
Well, that's okay. You do you, pal.
What do the rest of you do as he's setting up chairs around the table?
Oh, I'm poking around looking through the trinkets.
Don't
Just
touch
casually,
anything!
not-
No!
Oh,
Stop!
Oh gosh. Just looking.
Yes. I'm keeping my eye on that small one over there.
I assure you, they're trustworthy.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take a seat.
Yeah, me too.
I just casually say, believe me, if I was going to take something from you, it would be through a card game, not thievery.
I would just try and be polite and take a seat.
So it's at this point that you notice that he is quite old, but he's also an elf.
Ooh.
Which you guys, you probably have never seen a really old elf. The elves from the village are maybe 100 years, maybe 150 years. For elves to be this old, it takes hundreds and hundreds of years. Anyways, he goes back to the fireplace and goes, I have some tea that I could reheat if you'd like.
We do not wish to impose.
Oh, no imposing. I was going to throw it out anyways.
Oh, well then that would be lovely.
Yes, I got robbed recently by some bandits. They didn't take much because of Finster over there. And he points to this crystalline mass in the corner. Yes, he was able to awaken, but not in time to stop them. Isn't that right, Finster? You useless hunk of crystal.
And just to be clear, it's in which corner?
Oh. That corner.
Ah, okay. So what are we looking at over there? Some sort of crystal golem thing, or?
Yeah, but it's hunched over, kind of in the fetal position, so it's this crystal
Right, yeah.
mass.
Finster looks quite dangerous.
Normally, yes, and I would have. While I was out and doing business in the North Shore collecting seashells, I usually have Finster watch the place. But these thieves somehow were able to get away. They didn't get everything, but they got enough to annoy me, and they got a huge chunk of money.
Well, perhaps we can help.
If you can find them. But I warn you, one of them has gotten quite dangerous. I've heard reputations of a bandit leader punching people with flaming fists. I know that's my ring of fire resistance. I know that's where he got it. But now, he just goes around lighting guards on fire.
Interesting.
They set up somewhere on the road, somewhere between Berry Pont and Maurice's Reach.
Oh. That sounds like on our way back home, guys.
Well, maybe we can take a look. You never know. And it's good to be helpful.
If you could find them and maybe rough them up too, because honestly, And if you do find any of my magical components, please just bring them back. Please don't take them for yourselves. You can have the money, but those magic items are precious to me.
We'll bring them
Of
back.
course. Of course, grandfather. We are not men of magic anyway. In fact, it is on a matter of magic that we have come to consult you.
Oh?
Well, and I'll look around. I don't know who's got the wand, but I'll put the necklace on the table.
Normally, I charge 100 gold for this service. And I usually advise you to have more than just 2 items, but because you've agreed to help me, and as a sign of good faith, I will identify these 2 items for you.
Thank you, grandfather. That is quite generous.
He looks at the necklace. This isn't magical, but it looks quite valuable. And hands it. He slides it back to you.
Sure.
Then he picks up the wand, kind of closes his eyes. Oh, well, this will help you if you have trouble detecting magic. I almost feel miffed for doing this service for free. But this wand will detect and identify magic.
All right. Is it difficult to use?
No, just hold the item and look and blur your vision and look look through whatever object you think may be magical, and you will detect the mana inside.
I see. Well, thank you, grandfather. You have been quite helpful. If we are to find these bandits, we should probably get underway, however.
Happy hunting.
All right. Well, does anybody have anything else they want to ask our wizard pal here?
Elf.
No, I think it's pretty nice that we have a wand of detect magic.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, it has 10 charges.
Okay.
And it works just like the spell, which means it would behoove you guys to have a group of magical objects, then use it rather than get a new magic
One at a
object,
time.
identify. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do we want to go back to the overworld map, see about doing some bandit hunting, or
Yeah, let's go
find a?
find them and get these components back.
Flaming fist? Who's it?
Jesus, yeah. Technical term.
What I will say, guys, is I will give you the opportunity to do a long rest before the encounter.
Okay. I think we
Because
should.
Does that make my HP go back up to?
you all heal 1d3 HP.
Okay.
Which, no matter what, gets me back up to full.
Yeah. I only have
Yeah.
4 HP to begin with, so.
I only had 1 damage marked on me, so I hope I
Yeah.
roll a 1 when I roll a D3.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna fast forward time, like it was kind of mid morning, late morning when you got to Chorus's,
Mhm.
but then you guys rested until late afternoon. You still have a few hours of sunlight, and you walk the roads.
And I'm gonna roll a d3 to get some hit points back. Then.
Okay, yeah, everybody who's healing, roll 1d3 hit points.
Okay, 2 takes me up to 7.
I somehow managed to get out of that unscathed.
Good, because we're gonna be this ain't no skeletons we're going up against now. We got like actual bandits. They're gonna be better equipped, better organized, better everything.
Ah,
Well,
cool. Some real flesh on bone. And
Yeah.
I sheathe my club and I pull out my battle axe.
There's a
Nice.
bright side to everything.
I'll grab my sword off of the horse.
Yeah,
put all the clubs back in the horse's
Yeah.
pack.
I know I was swinging pretty hard with that club. Maybe we should get a mace someday.
So you guys are meandering around the roads. You guys have kind of looked through the wilderness. You have determined that if someone were to try and hide, a real good spot would be right here in these old ruins. It's by the road. You guys did look through the forest, didn't find any camping. So you're thinking they're sheltering in place somewhere around here. Colress did say between Berry Pont and Maurice's Reach.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that far, but it just seems like the only spot they could. You guys, last session you went here, you found a lizard man, but you didn't find
That's
any
where
bandits.
I found that shield. Yeah.
So you guys have determined that this is probably where they're hiding, so we go there. And we go there
Okay.
now.
Get any Jones music?
If only.
Didn't they just come out with a new one? Or is that... I'm
Yeah,
not
that
sure.
was a little bit ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just gotta update some tokens.
Dang, it came out in June?
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've really taken a look at the theaters.
Okay, and how are we equipped for ranged weapons? Are we like are we a brawler party, just melee weapons only?
And some rocks we can throw, but yeah.
Okay, depending on how many enemies we're looking at, we might want to bowling ball this one where we just kind of sort of like mount up shields, weapons like we were doing before, but less waiting around for them to come to us because they're more likely to switch to like ranged weapons in that case.
Yeah.
So we might want to like really try to bowl over them, just sort of bum rush them in a group, stick together when we can, and try to knock them down one at a time.
Get
But
that
that's all
action
going to
in
depend on
our
the
favor.
terrain. So
Yeah.
Okay, you guys go over to those rooms, thinking this has to be where they're hiding. So this right here. Oh wait, I'm on the GM screen. Let me get on the object screen. This right here looks like a collapsed bridge. Just the columns and the support structure are there, but the platform is kind of broken. As you can see, whatever it was fastened to is like totally collapsed. This looks to be a tower, a crumpled tower, very similar to the other ruins you visited northward. So what do you guys do?
Well, let's tie up Lucky. Is the silent one still with us?
Doesn't look like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
is he? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, do not forget our important buddy NPCs. This is OSR, baby. Oh
And they
man,
brought their
he
horse
brought
this
his horse
time.
too. All right, well let's tie up the horses at the north side of the map. Uh,
Can we parkour across the columns?
You can walk across the columns, but
Do
it is
they
a narrow path.
do they look sturdy enough to walk across?
Yeah, the columns look sturdy enough.
Oh, okay.
all right, well, who's light on their feet?
Uh, I mean, just in terms of sheer weight, probably the dwarves are the lightest.
Any of them got good deck scores?
I have a 10. That's not really that great, but
No.
You
It's
know
good
what?
to
We'll
say.
take what we can get.
Oh God. Yeah, and I have a 12.
All right, well, let's creep up to the edge of the ravine here and take a look.
uh, I'm assuming the brown stuff is the ravine. So I'm not like in it.
There we go.
As you guys are moving, Brock, you hear shuffling from inside the building, like pebbles sliding around.
Mhm.
The silent one seems to hear it too, because the silent one takes a step forward and actually grabs your arm, Robert,
Oh.
as kind of like, and then points into the building.
Silent
right,
one, you got any ranged weapons to cover a crossing?
Silent one pulls out a sling.
Huzzah.
I will flip the shield to my back and ready my longbow.
The silent one kind of steps over by you, seeing you readying your longbow, gets the sling ready, and then kind of gives you a nod, like, we'll follow your lead.
Okay.
I
Okay,
guess
Robert.
yes.
Do you want to lead the way? I
I
can cover you with the longbow, and then maybe the dwarves can come up behind.
I do want to lead the way. Yeah, can I just try to sneak across since we know people are there? Is there like stealth?
So you are trying to sneak across?
Yes.
Okay.
Try to make.
Then that actually is on me to consider. Okay. Robert, if you're crossing the bridge, cross that bridge.
I am crossing that. Do I have to jump on these columns like this?
Nah, you're just kind of having to take big, giant steps from time to time.
Okay. And
So, hold on. Stop there. Stop there.
I think I'm going to. Is this like a door right here, or
Well,
like
wait.
a hole in the
So
wall?
hold it there. Hold it there. Um.
See a guy.
Yeah. So, you're kind of sneaking around, and this guy also looks like he's sneaking around, and he kind of steps up to this pillar, and he looks just over you. But he's like looking at this bridge. You're not quite sure whether they see the silent one or Brock, but they look like they're ready. And he's loading a crossbow,
Oh,
but he doesn't seem to have noticed you.
doesn't seem to have noticed me. I'm gonna throw up a hand sign, being like, holding out my hand, being in like a stop hand, being like, "Don't cross." Uh, let's see. How can I charades this? I don't want to make myself known. If he doesn't see me, I think I want to kind of sneak up to this wall and try to be around the corner of it, like ready for if he pops out.
Okay. That's not necessarily an entrance. That's kind of like a crack into the
Oh,
wall. The
okay.
entrance is over to the left a little bit on the west side.
Uh,
Stickbeard's looking right
Oh.
through it.
okay.
But
Yeah,
this one is
it-
looking through the crack in the tower wall, and yeah, kind of peering out and getting a crossbow ready.
I'm gonna make like a crossbow hand and like aim at them and then point inside. So like trying to warn my peeps to get ready to be shot at
mhm.
is the intentions without revealing my location.
I'm going to gesture back at you. Let's see. I want to gesture like with my hand to indicate that you should go around the back.
All right. And then I will start going around the back this way. Is this the back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe there's another entrance.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sinking around this way then.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself about 20 feet.
Okay.
All right. So what are the rest of you doing? There were some very aggressive hand signals. So how are how are you guys
There we go.
responding
I
to
think I kind of think it should be me next, or maybe dwarves because I've still got the ranged weapon.
Well, and I have I have a silver shield I can use to like kind of shield my,
Oh,
shield myself as I go across. So
yeah.
I'll
Why
go.
don't you go next?
So I'll move
Maybe-
across.
I did point at the crack. This is kind of hard to communicate, but could you like, it's a silver shield. Could you like angle the sun into the crack?
I think that's a little fancy.
Too fancy.
Wow.
your guys' hand signals get so elaborate.
Yeah,
You've been hanging out with
yeah,
the
that's
silent
probably-
one, and already just
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
It's like no, you
I
do a
move across.
single. Yeah.
okay. And you're trying to move quietly, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I will say that Robert, looking through like a little peephole in the wall, you spot the guy with the crossbow. I'm going to move your character's Goldie, and you get about there.
Oh, okay.
And Robert, you can see this from your angle, peering through the little hole through the wall, and then like looking over to where Goldie is on the bridge. But you see the guy with the crossbow now has it loaded, and he's like starting to draw a bead on Goldie as Goldie starts walking up.
Ooh.
But you're the
I
only
think-
one who sees it. Goldie doesn't
Yeah.
see it.
Okay. Do I have line of sight on Goldie?
I would say
Or we,
you
like,
not reliably at this. Like you can see Goldie, but you can't quite like get a good look at Goldie to do like hand signals and stuff.
All right. I'm gonna blow my cover then. I think I gotta help Goldie out and be like, Goldie, get down. I'm gonna yell at. Got a crossbow on you.
And I crouch down and put my shield right out in front of me.
Okay, so that actually scares the crap out of the guy shooting the crossbow, and he like shoots it at the ceiling, and it just bounces uselessly off the stone, and immediately like looks over to where you know that peephole is.
We're blown.
Yeah, it's go time.
Go time.
So roll initiative.
I guess it's my turn, huh? Uh, Not bad, not bad.
You guys go first.
Sweet.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I guess we did just scare this guy. So
Robert, you want to finish zipping around back?
Yeah. So I
See
get,
what you can find.
yeah, so I get 30 feet to move here, and I'll probably just use my other action to 30 feet it.
is this an entrance right here?
It's a crack in the wall, I think.
All right, I'm
Hmm.
spent. I double moved.
Okay. Well, no entrances in the back, but at least we know.
But this is an entrance.
Yeah.
All right.
And I will say this at this point, Goldie, you do see the guy with the crossbow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Where's that? Is this the ruler thing? Yeah. Okay. I can make it to there. And then how far is the rest of that? Oh, I can only go like 10 feet.
Well, why don't you take cover behind that pillar?
Yeah. Oh, there's a guy right there too.
Oh, there's a guy right there. Okay.
Well, I got
can-
here, so I only used 30 feet. So as soon as I assume I noticed this person, and then I use the last 10 feet to kind of like duck behind the wall with my.
You could also I mean, you could also charge him.
Oh yeah, oh gosh, that's close enough. All right, yeah, I
That's-
charge this guy.
That's risky as hell because we're all like not in position to help, but I guess it depends on how much you feel like gambling, Goldie.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm already in there. Might as well, go for it.
Okay, well, they're in the building, so ranged weapons aren't going to help here, so I'm just going to friggin' go. 1, 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then I can take a swing, can't I? Because that was only another. All right, so yeah, I take a swing at this person with my sword.
Roll.
Yeesh.
And goes wide.
All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, just about there.
All right, and I think then I guess it's only the silent one. But I imagine I would look at them and nod towards the building right before I take off.
The silent one follows suit.
Okay. We're not ideally equipped, but we'll make do.
And now the bandit's turn. Bandit attacks you.
Ooh.
What is your ace? Oh, with the shield is 15, right?
With the shield, it's 14.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a miss.
All right, cool.
So that was the one attack. Other bandit is able to load a crossbow and shoots it at you, Goldie.
Oh no.
Oh, and that's a 1, so shot goes wide. This person cannot use a crossbow to save their life.
Well, good. That's a lucky thing for me.
Uh-huh.
Well, to be fair to that bandit wielding a crossbow, he kind of got psyched out by Robert. So.
Oh yeah, we did surprise them.
Yeah, the Goldie just rushed in to go stab his friend.
Trying to.
From the shadows. Oh,
Oh gosh, another one.
oh, oh! He has a little marker too.
Yeah. So Robert, one bandit like rushes you from around the building, wielding a short sword. But then one behind, he's kind of like a big guy, and you immediately smell kerosene. And as he's walking towards you, he puts a torch under his hands.
Oh God.
And then he kind of like, he packs his fists as they're flaming and like droplets of fire fall everywhere. And he gives you a smile and a nod like, yeah, let's go.
All right. Let's do this then.
So, noonish.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it to roll this time?
Probably
Robert.
mine. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Not great.
Bandits go first. Those two bandits are going to try and strike Goldie. Goldie, your armor doesn't... So your armor adds only +2 to one of them. Which one do you want it to be?
Well, since my shield hand is my left hand, I assume that it would be on this. If my computer will. Anyway, the one to the I guess to the south. The
Okay.
computer is being weird.
Okay. The other one hits. Take 2 damage. So the one on your shield arm does not hit, but the one with your weapon hand is able to strike you with their short sword.
Okay.
Guy is in the process of shooting his crossbow, but it's a slow weapon, so goes last. But the other two bandits, one tries to hit you, Robert, with a short sword. Hits. Take 1.
Woo.
And then guy with the flaming fist. Oh, I'm sorry. What is your... He rolled... That first one rolled a 19, but what is your AC?
15.
15, okay. Guy with the flaming fist does an uppercut and like it looks really cool and has like some Ken energy, Shoryuken energy, but he misses.
Nice.
But you do a cool dodge as like the flame nearly hits you, and it goes in slow motion because of course it does.
Of course.
I mean, flaming hands. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, your guys' action. There is one more bandit who's going to go, but because they're using a slow weapon, they automatically go last.
So since I'm wielding my battle axe now, and it also is a slow weapon, which one between the two of us will go first?
They won initiative, so he'll go before you. So you'll go last. He'll go second to last.
Okay. And if I want to
No, go ahead.
go, and if I want to move and then hit somebody, is it move and then wait, or wait on everything?
Yeah, basically, you go your turn, your move, your action. It all happens last.
All right, cool. Then I will be patient.
Does it take an action or anything to ready a weapon?
That is a move action.
Okay. What about equipping a shield? Is that a different move action or?
Like, are you
Well,
saying, huh?
what's the action economy if I drop my long bow and go sword shield?
That would be a move action.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my longbow, go sword shield, and then I'm going to spend my action to move.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm just going to burst into the building with a battle cry and support Goldie.
All right.
Clanking shields, clunk.
Clank.
The Silent
All right,
One follows suit, dropping slain, wielding mason shield, and joins you at your left. This one with the crossbow actually will shoot at the Silent One. Was originally intending on shooting Goldie again, but as more people walked in, decided to change targets. Hits
Okay.
the Silent One. The Silent One takes a pretty deep one into the ribs, and
Oh.
Brock, you hear a female moan, like you now know either the Silent One has a very high pitched voice, or it's a woman.
It's a lady. Okay.
But at this point, you're pretty sure it's a woman.
Well, they're a badass either way. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, she just lets out a yeah, like that really hurt. She's finally broken her vow of silence.
Yeah, well, it happens.
And yeah, there is actually a bit of a river of blood coming out from the arrow, kind of like pouring down her gambeson.
Okay.
Right.
Let's
and
see.
Then,
Yeah, Stickbeard.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then here, and then my question is that wall like tight enough that I can juke around like that?
I'll give it to you.
All right. Then
Like
I shall do just that and go after the bandit who's firing crossbows at my friends. Not crossbow bolts, firing crossbows from a crossbow, I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
But wham. No. Fuck.
Yeah, we're having a hard
Excuse
time.
me.
Okay. So now everybody roll niche.
Oh,
I haven't attacked.
oh wait.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say,
I'm sorry.
I don't think I went either.
Oh, no, you guys don't get actions. No,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You go first.
I will go first. Flaming Fist is getting hit with my sword.
Yeah,
Nice.
you get them. You get them good on the side. Like there's a splash of blood.
Nice. All right, that's my turn.
And I'm going for the person I was still trying for when I first walked in. Oof.
And that is a whiff. Okay.
Yeah.
New-ish.
Stickbeard.
To do.
Ooh.
And the bandits go first.
I should not be allowed to roll initiative. All of my initiatives have been crap.
I keep just whiffing. I think I've only hit one thing this entire, like, in every battle. I keep missing.
Around.
Yeah.
Okay, just rolled 4 attacks, and Goldie, you got hit by this one on the far left. Take another 2 hit points.
Well, that would make me dead.
Okay, then yeah, that's That's what happens.
Do we die at 0, or is there bleed out time?
You die at 0.
Okay.
No.
Oof.
And it's your guys' actions. The bandit is still loading his crossbow.
What about the ones Robert's facing?
They already rolled and missed.
Sweet. I guess I'll get my action out of the way and try to finish off this flaming fist guy. Gotta manifest I will finish him. No, I'm not.
That is a miss.
Okay, I will step over Goldie here and attack this one in the corner.
Okay. That kills him.
Yep.
Jeez.
So this guy gets totally smashed. And these guys lose heart, effectively. I will give the silent one a bit of a bonus on attacking. And that kills him. And then Stickbeard. Basically, the guy with the crossbow drops his crossbow and is trying to run.
Swing at his back then.
Okay. That kills him.
Oh gosh. We've turned into murder hobos, haven't we?
I mean, yeah.
Technically, he shot first. Just saying.
He did.
He did. He shot first.
After all the screaming and like horrific sounds, this guy is this one right here. He is trying to skedaddle, but it's a new niche. The only one left is the guy with the flaming fists, and he's like looking at the other guy who's like basically dropping his short sword and starting to back away, and goes, "What are you doing? Come on, we got this guy."
You can try.
Okay, new inish. I think everybody went.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's rolling?
It was me. I got a 2.
Oh, sweet.
You go first.
Ah. Okay.
I will give you an extra move action, Brock Half Giant and Stickbeard Smith. You guys are definitely feeling the adrenaline, especially after one of your friends have fallen.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to point at the silent one and then point at Goldie because Brock likes to hold out hope, but then he is going to sprint. Is there a exit right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is an exit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's my free move action. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my regular move action. And then I glance at Robert, and I finish 1, 2, 3. Finish off by spending my action to move. So I blitz around the corner and bear down on this flaming fist psycho.
All right. And then the silent one goes over to Goldie. And Stickbeard, you're going to go last, so these bandits go. This bandit tries to turn and... Huh?
I still have my attack. My apologies.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh,
No,
All
don't
right.
apologize.
Going to go ahead and hit the flaming fist guy. Not going to hit the flaming fist guy. Swing and a miss.
Okay, yeah. Goes wide.
ugh.
The other guy turns around to try and run away, immediately sees Brock Half-Giant and is like, ugh. And yeah, he has no weapon. He's just like pinned against the wall. The other guy doesn't see Brock and tries to punch you again, Robert,
All right.
and misses. Like
Let's go.
those are the flashiest misses. He's been rolling nothing but 7, 8, or 9. Like he's doing good.
Hmm.
Working on his dance moves.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna be kind of similar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Effectively pinchered.
Okay, I will actually give you guys initiative just based on the situation. Everybody's cornered and only one of them's attacking, so go ahead.
I shall swing first then. Flaming fist guy.
Okay. Miss.
Okay, miss.
All right, can I? Is it possible for me to like just scoot behind the guy?
Yeah, he doesn't
is-
notice you.
Okay,
Also, give
well,
yourself a +1 to attack.
Oh, we love that.
Avenge me.
Dang.
Well,
Yeah,
how about a 21?
so you wait. You have a what weapon are you using?
A sword.
Okay, so you stab it like right into his rib cage. Immediately, like this huge blood spurts out, and he goes, "You, is that over?" And he like spits out a whole bunch of blood. I'm not dying like this. And he slumps to the side, and his head relaxes, and his body goes limp.
So I believe he is in fact dying like that.
The other guy just cowers in fear and please don't hurt me. please don't hurt me.
All right, well, we'll let Lady Vargas decide what to do with you.
Anyone
Yeah, so
got
is that
any
the
rope?
combat?
Yeah, that ends the combat.
Jeez.
You guys
Anybody got some rope so we can
Brutal.
tie up a prisoner?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
oh yeah, so Seth, your next character gets 2 attribute points.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Every time you die, you get 2 more attribute points that you get to add after rolling. To a maximum of 18. You can't like have 19 strength or anything
Yeah.
silly like that. But
Okay. Wow.
you get 2
Character
spoiler
death.
points. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, how are you acting? So like, the silent one heals herself, as you've now figured out her gender.
Mm-hmm.
And then immediately just like starts praying over Goldie. Oh, and by the way, Lucky is like across the way and starts neighing.
Aw.
And
All right, well, I'm gonna.
oh, I was just saying that the silent one is like crossing Goldie's arms and like kind of kneeling over Goldie and holding her chain with the moon on it.
Well, I'm gonna look to the silent one and obviously distraught, ask if nothing can be done.
She stops what she's doing for a second. She stands up and she grabs your shoulders so, you're looking right at her. And she
Uh-huh.
gives a very like slow And like you can almost kind of feel the tears behind it as she shakes her head.
Well, I will nod and then look down and say, "This is all my fault. I should have known better." Well,
The silent one gives you like a hard pat on the shoulder, and tries to as like some kind of reassurance, and then goes back to the silent prayer over Goldie's body.
sure. Well, we came here for something. Let's do it. Let's spread out, look around, grab
there's
anything
that-
we can find.
There's a giant pit right over there.
Well, what's in the giant pit?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of gleaming and magical. Well, no, you can kind of tell there's like some glass bottles.
Okay, okay. How deep is the pit?
Oh, it's only about 5 or 8 feet. Like not
I can
small
jump
hop
in there
down.
Yeah, I can jump down there and start shoveling stuff out.
Is it dark in there?
Oh, not so. It basically it looks like it was like some kind of small cellar for the whatever this tower was. There
Okay.
is like a lot of rotted shelves and stuff, but no, it's not like this big dark pit. It's like
Okay.
sunlight does get in here, and looking around the dimly lit chamber, you can tell that there's nobody else in here, just you guys.
Okay. Well, let's yeah,
Yeah,
Robert, you hop on down there, and I'll pass you down some sacks, and we'll load them up.
I just start loading everything up and throwing it back up.
And we also need to check these bodies, these bandits. Particularly the flaming fist leader. We know that he's got a ring of some sort.
Yeah. So on the guy's body, yeah, there's a ring, and upon touching the ring, it's like very warm to the touch.
Yeah.
But it
All
looks
right, well,
absolutely shiny.
Yeah.
Inside the chamber, there are 2 potions. And there is a pile of silver coins and a pile of gold coins.
That's a lot of money.
You assume that this isn't just Colrus that they rob from? This is probably like their total hoard.
Yeah. Well, wasn't worth Goldie's life, but we might as well take it.
Okay, that's 6,000 silver coins and 7,000 gold coins. And
Holy
2
crap.
potions.
Okay. Who's keeping track of that shit?
I've written it in my little notebook here.
Okay, cool.
All right, so let's end the. What else you got down there? The wizard said that there was like reagents or magic items or something. You see any of that down there?
Just the 2 potions. They must have. It's either stashed somewhere else or they used it already.
All right. Well. Okay. Well, if that's all that's down there, give a quick stomp on the floor. Make sure there's not like an extra,
Sounds
timbers or something that's fighting a
Yes.
false floor.
Try to find a secret door.
Well, I mean, we're not coming back here, so we should
Yeah.
probably be thorough.
Yep. I'll search around. Do I have to roll anything to search for secrets or?
Oh, yeah,
Or
there is
just-
a roll to find secret door, but I'll just yeah, you guys are thorough in your investigation. You spend another,
Yeah.
10 minutes and
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
unable to find anything else. This was their haul.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take off my cloak and I'm gonna wrap Goldie up in it. Kind of make sure tie it off so that the body is covered, and we'll load that onto Lucky and make sure to take him back to camp where we can give him a proper send off. But we should probably hit the wizard's hut on the way back because we said we would.
Mm-hmm.
And then we should probably head back to camp. I think that's enough adventure for one day.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's report back and then hit the hay.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward. Just kind of go through some things. Colrus is very happy that you guys at least took care of the bandits. He is miffed that you guys only got back 2 potions, and he did say that you guys could keep all the gold. So,
Yep.
so he is kind of annoyed how he lost out on that deal. But he's like, yeah, they're bandits. Bandits gonna bandit. But he is thankful that you guys took care of that menace, and he is very saddened to hear that you lost one of your companions. Kind of blames himself a little bit.
We agreed to face the danger on your behalf, sir. If you're willing, we'd like to come back and consult with you in the future.
Oh yes, anytime. You have proven yourself to be friends. Please, if you or any of your other camp need a place to stay, I have a couple of beds. Not a lot of beds, but a couple.
We'll remember that. And I think we'll give him the clasp forearm handshake,
Yeah, he's into it.
the extra fancy manly one. All right, and then we head back to camp.
So yeah, guys, as we leave off for this session, I guess what is Goldie's wake funeral partying service? What is it like? What do you guys all do?
I think that Goldie would want us to play a game on his behalf.
Several.
I think we have a little bit of a not exactly a party, but we play some games, and I suggest we set one empty seat at the game for Goldie, and I think at the end of the night we all have one last round where we all fold and Goldie takes it all.
Yeah. I like this idea.
And I don't know how we're gonna dispose of the body. Probably just bury it, but put up a marker and stand around, say a few words, promise we'll take care of Lucky for him.
On that note, Lucky will now spend much of the time at camp at Goldie's grave.
Oh, sad.
You might be able to convince for Goldie to take Goldie or Lucky out on a walk, but yeah, whenever Lucky's at the camp, usually is hanging around Goldie. And yeah, we will end it on that somber note. That was dramatic.
That was dramatic. Oh my gosh! I wasn't expecting to die.
I wasn't expecting to kill you either, but it happened.
Well, that's how it goes. The danger is real, Every time we run into the swords of our enemies, there's a real chance we won't come back.
Yeah.
But hot dang, did we make out like bandits this session? So we're gonna
Oh, yeah.
be able to
Yeah.
improve the lives of the people in the camp for
I
sure.
think we can afford some
Phrasing.
for trade just a little bit.
I hope you guys held on to that silver shield too.
Oh yeah, we brought all your crap back. Yeah, who's gonna get the shield now? I feel like Rob should have it.
I am a-okay with the shield. That sounds awesome.
Because you're often just kind of like you're my shield man. You're like
Yeah.
often up there up front getting hit. So I think you should have it.
I will gladly accept it.
As far as the silent one, do you let the silent one camp with you?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. The other refugees look at the silent one oddly.
Well, I think I'll give a little speech, because I'm a man of the community, and
Sure.
I will vouch for her. I will say that she has helped us in dangerous times. She has put her life on the line for our behalf, and that we should treat her with respect.
It's true.
At night, the moon, being a waxing moon, at night you do catch her just like at the edge of camp, like away from the campfire's light, just looking at the moon, standing completely motionless. Still wearing like her armor, like head still covered.
Yeah, right. I mean, hey, you're weird, but you're fam.
Okay, and we will end it there. Thank you guys for playing.
Oh, thank you so much for running. This was great.
And thanks, chat, for watching. If you wanted to keep up on all serious industry streams, the best way to do that is give this channel a follow. Alternatively, you can join us on social media, where we do stream announcements on Discord, Facebook, or Twitter. There's also the website, shatteredempire.net. Shattered Empire is a post-apocalyptic interstellar synthwave-fueled tabletop RPG. If you go to the website right now, you can get the free alpha. The free alpha has everything you need to make a character, and if you're a crafty enough game master, you might be able to make your own campaign. So check out shatteredempire.net. Join us for next time we do this hex crawl for episode 3. What kind of madness will our adventures get into next? I don't know. Find out. To be continued. This is Abacus Fish, signing off.